to the cloud, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody. You know, it is such an honor to be in your space and to have an opportunity. Nosipho, thank you so much for allowing me, for trusting me with this platform. Just hold on. Where's my curtain? Thank you for trusting me with this platform, Nosipho. Manuel and Memo Kalamuhela. And let's just continue. For all those who don't know me, my name is Maggie Molotsi. Hey, this dog is making a noise. My name is Maggie Molotsi. I am a married mother of 4 children. I am, sorry, can I just hold on? I want to see if I can silence this dog. Can you, is it disturbing you?
Not that much.
Not that much. Eric, hold on. Apologies, I think I have called this young man to order. All right. Okay, so as I was about to introduce myself, please allow me, I'm going to mute everyone. And if you need to ask me a question, you will unmute yourself. That's just so that we don't have any disturbances, but you will be allowed to unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself. If you don't want to unmute yourself, you are more than welcome to put your comments or your questions in the chats, and Nosipho is watching, and I'll also be watching, and we can respond to those accordingly. As I was introducing myself, my name is Maggie Molotsi. I'm a married mother of 4 children. I stay in the West End of Johannesburg, born and bred in Soweto, but now staying in the West End of Johannesburg. I'm an IT professional. I'm an IT developer. I've been doing that for more than 20 years. And in 2017, I was introduced to cryptocurrencies, and I happened to be in business in the crypto space with Nosipho as well, and we have grown together in this space. And since then, I just made it my duty to understand cryptocurrency, to understand how we can tap into this crypto space to make money. So I'm a big advocate of cryptocurrency adoption, but through education. So we spent a lot of time educating people, because people have lost a lot of money in crypto as much as people have made a lot of money in crypto. And most of the time when people have lost money in crypto is due to lack of understanding, because people are drawn into this space because we hear that there is money in crypto, and indeed there is money in crypto, but you know that where there is money, scammers also come to try and steal people's hard-earned money. So Nosipho and myself have dedicated ourselves to teaching people about cryptocurrencies so that you make informed decisions when you come into this space. You understand the risks involved, you understand the benefits involved, and you make up your mind. So today we are coming to present to you something that everybody is so interested in. Everybody is talking trading. There's money in trading. So we thought, you know what, let's get into this space, understand it, and share it with people. But we share it with understanding. We want you to just understand what we are about to present to you. Please note that I am not a partner in this business. Nosipho is not a partner in this business. What we are presenting to you is simply what was presented to us. And we looked at it and we thought, wow, we could try this out. We want to know how to trade. We don't have the time to be watching the markets. We want to be in a safe space where we can have a community that helps us. And this is where we found our home. So we don't have any shares. We don't have any links with the company. We are just like you, people who were told about trading. We wanted to understand it. We looked at it and we thought, let's try it out. And so far, we are happy with what we have tried. And thus we are sharing it with you. Okay, so allow me to share the slides that I have got prepared. If I can find them. Let me just go into presentation mode and I will share my slides with you. As I said, if you've got any questions, please do not hesitate, put in the chat, unmute yourself and go ahead and ask the questions. I'm not finding my slides when I want to share, I don't know why. So I need to stop sharing and try again. See, there we go. All right. So I have welcomed you into our space. Let's start at the beginning. I think in my previous life or in my future life, I don't know, I was meant to be a teacher, because when I come into this crypto space, the teacher in me comes out. But I'm not a teacher, by the way. So I just want people to understand what they're doing, because we have really been our heart goes out to people who lost money because they did not understand. So let's talk about trading. A lot of people come into this space, but we want to trade because they believe that there is money in trading. And the first thing people normally ask me when they ask me about cryptocurrency and trading, they say to Maggie, if I invest so much money, how much money am I going to make? I want to trade, Maggie. If I invest 5,000 rands, how much am I going to make? And I want to demystify this and just set your expectations at the beginning. And I start by explaining, you may know that, but not everybody knows it, right? So let's start at the beginning and make it clear for everyone. Cryptocurrency trading is not investing. So when you come into the space of trading, don't say, I want to invest my money, Maggie, and what would my profit be? Or how much am I, no, the question is normally, how much profit am I going to make in 2 weeks or in a month or so? Investing is about buying assets for long-term gains. You buy assets for long-term gains. In the crypto space, we will talk about buying and holding. We call it hodling. You buy an asset, our digital assets, cryptocurrency are digital assets. You buy these assets because you believe that in the long term, these assets are going to grow in value, and then you will realize those long-term gains. That is investing. Trading, on the other hand, is about buying and selling of assets for short-term profits. Short-term profits, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And the focus is what? On the asset price. When you're investing, you're more thinking about in the future, about the value of that asset in the future. When you are trading, you are focusing on the price of that asset now because you want to make short-term gains. So trading involves strategies to maximize your returns, whether it is hourly, daily, monthly, but it is all about now. I want to make money now. Right. So when you say I want to invest in cryptocurrency trading, that is not it. Investment and trading are two different principles, right? Traders focus on making money in a short space of time. Investors are more long-term. Traders focus on price and getting the timing right. The timing to do what? To capitalize on the volatility of the market. The market, whether it's a cryptocurrency market, whether it's a forex market, whether it's an equities market, it's volatile. It's always moving up and down, up and down. And traders want to zone in, go in and capitalize on that. Make money on the fact that the price is going up and down, up and down. That's what traders want to do, right? They devise a strategy to buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. And they keep doing this over and over and over again, just so that they make profit, profit, profit. They don't want to wait for a long time to make their profit as much as investors do. So you can imagine there's a lot of pressure in the trading space. In investment, you put your money and you sit back, right? Because you want to see how this thing is going to progress over time. And we understand that markets are not static. As we are talking about the volatility of the market, markets keep moving. So investor says, I'm not going to be panicking about what's going on today and tomorrow every hour. I'm just going to put my money in and I'll see what's going to happen in a year, in 2 years, in 3 years. Trader says, I want to make money as it's moving up and down, right? So, and then people say, Maggie, profit. We are all about profit because we want to make money. That's why people say, Maggie, if I put in so much money, how much profit am I going to make? Of course, that's why we want to invest. That's why we want to trade. But your profit depends on your trading capital, okay? So how much you put in will depend on how much you are getting out in terms of the rand value. If you are in South Africa, that is. I believe, Manueli, you are in Lesotho because we've spoken about Lesotho, and I think you use Maluti, right? So how much Maluti you make depends on how much you put in. Percentage-wise, it's a different story. We'll talk about that later. So profit in the trading space is not guaranteed in a certain period. So don't come in and say, I want to be a trader and I want to, for sure, Maggie, you must tell me that if I trade with this robot, I am going to make 100,000 rands in 2 months when I've put in 10,000 rands, for example. No such guarantees. Remember what I said, volatility of the market, up and down, movement of the market. Something making a noise here. Okay, let me stop that. Okay, so volatility of the market. So because of that, no guaranteed profits, but we are here to make profit. But no, I'm not saying you're not going to make profit, but I say, I can't say to you, you are going to make so much profit by this day, because that depends in trading on your strategies, on the trading pairs that you have chosen and how they are doing in the market. And obviously on what you have told the robot to do. How much profit do you want to take? Okay, so we are all about buy low, sell high repeatedly, that you can make profit, 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 and then it adds up to how much profit you will make in the long term, right? Now, as a trader, as you understand that this thing is about movement of the market, there's certain things that you need to be diligent, right? You need to be watching and saying, oh, what's happening? You need to be focused. You need to be with it. You need to watch this market. When do I buy? When do I sell? You must be focused, you must be objective, and you must be unemotional, which means that you cannot be moved. I mean, what do traders do? Let's talk about that. What do they do? Traders buy assets and sell assets for profit. They buy them and sell them for profit in a short space of time. So they're watching and say, okay, I've just bought this. The minute it's gone up by so much, I want to sell it. So it means you must be focused on what's happening in the market. But what happens when you buy it and the market goes against you? I get when you buy, you want it to go up and sell. What happens when you buy and the market drops? We saw that in the crypto space recently, where everything just went red. Red means things just dropped. What do? You must stay firm because you don't want to lose money. We're not in here to be making losses. We are here to be making profit. So you must be unemotional and wait it out and not sell at a loss. Have you got what it takes to be a trader? I see somebody saying, Maggie, I'm not signing up for this one. I mean, I'm not diligent. I cannot watch the market go down. Relax. That is why you are here. That is why I got into trading. I did not have that objectivity and unemotional and blah, blah, blah. That's why I took so long to get into the trading space, right? But because of what we call robots, that is what RoyalQ is going to do for you. So you can relax. You don't have to be all that. That's why we've got robots. Robots are not emotional. So RoyalQ, which is the business that we are presenting to you, the robot we are presenting to you, it's an artificial intelligence app, right? Artificial intelligence app. We call it the robot. It's an app. Robot means it is active 24 hours. The cryptocurrency market does not close. I get it, the Forex market has got periods where it's open. Crypto 24 hours. So when as a human being, are you able to watch the market 24 hours? That's why some of us didn't go into trading, because we don't have that. Even if we are in there, we don't even know how to judge the things, right? That's where the robot comes in. It would do the monitoring of the market for you. So you don't have to be there 24/7. It will buy and sell for you. It removes that stress, doesn't it? So RoyalQ is diligent, it is focused, it is objective, and it's unemotional. So you don't have to worry, right? You don't have to be all those things. You can employ a robot to be those things for you. You can employ a robot to be your trader, because it ain't getting tired. It can do the maths. It can watch the market for you. That is what RoyalQ is. So how does it work? Let's think about this. If I were to trade without a robot, what would I do? What would be required of me? I need a platform for trading. In the cryptocurrency space, I can choose any of these platforms, right? I'm going to be using, let me just go back one. I'm going to be using Binance, that's Huobi, and that's Coinbase Pro. So I'm going to be looking at those. So if I were to be trading as Maggie for myself, what would I do? I would choose Binance, for example, and I would take my trading capital and put in Binance. That's money I want to trade. And the next thing I would do is I would go into Binance and say, okay, I think I want to trade Bitcoin against US dollar. What does that mean? We would, in the crypto space, would be using Bitcoin is BTC, US dollar would use USDT, which is the cryptocurrency version of the US dollar. It's a stable coin. We call it a stable coin that is pegged against the US dollar. It's called the USDT, the tether. Okay. So now, when I'm saying I am trading Bitcoin against USDT, it means that I must have something in my Binance wallet. I've created this Binance account. We call them wallets. I put my money in. Let's say I want to trade with 5,000 rands. I've put 5,000 rands in Binance. When I say I'm trading now and I'm trading, I choose a trading pair. So trading pair says which two cryptocurrencies am I trading against each other. So I take Bitcoin and USDT. That's my trading pair. When I trade, when I'm saying I'm trading, I would be saying to Binance, I want to buy Bitcoin with USDT because I've got USDT, US dollar in my Binance account. So I say I'm taking US dollar and I'm buying Bitcoin. That's the trade that I'm doing. So I buy it. And when I look now in my Binance wallet, I will see that now my USDT has gone down and now I've got Bitcoin. Now, my trade is not complete because I'm trying to make profit and my profit will be realized in US dollar. That's the one that I can convert back to rands. So now I'm sitting with my Bitcoin and US dollar. Now I'm saying I want to take 5% profit, for example. So what I'm saying is that when this this Bitcoin that I have bought goes up 5%, I want to take that profit. So remember, I'm doing this myself. So now I must go and work out what is 5%. Let's say I bought Bitcoin for $100 US. Now I must work out what is 5% of $100 US. Oh, okay, it's $5. Okay, so now I'm going to say, okay, when this price, I must watch the Bitcoin price. When this Bitcoin goes to $105, I must sell. Now I must watch and say, okay, when is it going to hit $500? Now it's going to late. It hasn't reached $105. It's getting late. Ooh, I'm going to sleep. And I wake up, this thing has gone down. It went up to $105. I didn't see it because I was sleeping. It went down again. Now it's sitting at minus. I've missed the opportunity, right? Now I don't want that burden. That is where RoyalQ is going to come in. So how does it work? RoyalQ has got, it's in a relationship with the best exchanges. Binance being one, Huobi being one, and Coinbase being one. So I want to employ RoyalQ to do that watching for me so that I don't miss those opportunities when I'm sleeping. So what RoyalQ has done with Binance, they have chosen some trading pairs from these exchanges that you can trade with, and they're all USDT trading pairs. Okay, so every crypto you are going to be trading on RoyalQ is against the US dollar because the US dollar is a stable coin. It does not fluctuate. So it wants you to take profit in a cryptocurrency that does not fluctuate, that is not as volatile. It's a stable coin. It's not as volatile as other cryptocurrencies. Hence, we trade against the US dollar because we want to take our profits in US dollar. So RoyalQ has thought about that for you. You are not going to be trading Bitcoin against Ethereum because they are both volatile cryptos. So everything we are trading is against the US dollar, right? So RoyalQ has taken care of that. It created the relationship with the companies and it has chosen the cryptos that we are going to trade, right? Now, how does it all work? What you need to do now, remember, if I was doing it myself, I would have my capital sitting in Binance. You do the same. You have your capital ready, sitting in your trading platform of choice. You can choose from the three: Binance, Coinbase Pro, and Huobi. So you put your capital in there. RoyalQ, this company that owns the robot, that you don't give them money that you are trading with. It stays in your trading wallet. You've got charge of that. You decide when you are going to withdraw all that money, okay? Now that you've got your capital in Binance, you are going to activate your RoyalQ robot. Once you've activated it, you remember I said your capital stays in your wallet, right? So RoyalQ doesn't have access to that. Once you have activated your robot, you now connect it to the funds. I get it, before it was Maggie connecting to her funds by me physically doing the trading. Now I want the robot to do the trading for me. I will connect the robot to my trading funds, okay? We'll tell you how to do that. And then I must operate the robot, okay? So operating the robot means I must choose my trading pairs. I must set up a trade. Setting up a trade means that I tell the robot how much I want to trade. Again, I've chosen the trading pair. So I must now tell the robot how much I want to trade. I must tell the robot how much profit I want to take. And then I must tell the robot how often it must repeat that. If I wanted to keep repeating that trade, I must tell it. Oh, now I see, man, when you say, how, Maggie? How am I going to know all this? Choose a pair. Maggie, I thought the robot was going to choose a pair for me. No. The robot is your trader. You are still the brains behind everything. The robot takes out the manual stuff that requires you to be unhuman by doing 24 hours there. The robot is going to take it away, but you still have control of where your money goes, how much profit you want to make. But fear not, my friends, you don't have to stress about this saying, I don't know how to operate the robot. That is why we are here. And that is a beautiful thing about RoyalQ as well. You are going to know exactly how to operate this robot. It's not rocket science, which is why Maggie can do it, because it's not rocket science. Anybody can do it. The minute you activate your robot, I was thoroughly impressed with this. I mean, your robot is on your phone. It's an app on your phone, right? The minute I got access to this, I was, I thought, wow, this is amazing. I actually don't need Nosipo, sorry, Nosipo. I thought, geez, I don't need Nosipo, because I went in there, I'm going in as I'm talking to you. And because now I'm very curious about the things that I do. And I see this, it says, user guide. And I went to the user guide. Interesting. Then I see all these videos. I see all this information that teaches me. There's a beginner's guide on how to bind your robot, RoyalQ, it's all here. You will see it for yourself. RoyalQ operation setting instructions. They give you a quantitative trading parameter setting tutorial. It is there. Double opening function. How do you do instructions on how to use the sub warehouse? What does it mean to, hey, band? Why is the amount of my buying transaction higher than the amount of my, all here? After close, the position is closed, I use partial. Why? Information is here. You don't actually need Nosipo or Maggie, right? If you are like me, you go and you read up for yourself. So you get access to all that. Over and above this, because we are in a community, the minute you sign up, Nosipo adds us to a community, her own community and a larger community. One thing that has made people fail in trading is not having access to a community of people that are also invested in you succeeding. So you get access to that community. What do you get in that community? Somebody said, when I said, choose a trading pair, they said, yo, how do I do that? There are people who understand in our community. This is for free, by the way. You just had to activate your robot and you get access to this for free. So now, in this community, there are people who understand trading better than you. There are people who know how to do the technical analysis and the fundamental analysis. And they do that and they share signals. What is a signal? A signal is when they say, okay, I have done this technical analysis, go and place this trade. Look at this US dollar, this USDT trading pair, place that trade, put in these parameters and take profit at this point. Boom, they've told you. Right? And then if you don't want to take that trade, you can also learn how do they do this technical analysis? Because every single day there is free training, online training. So you don't have to say, I'm too far away. It's all done via Zoom, mornings and afternoons. You choose which training you go to. If you want to understand the technical analysis, you attend the training that talks about that. If you just want to know how to set the robot parameters and you are going to depend on signals, you can do that. Nosipo is always also finding out different ways of us maximizing our money. How do you get independent from people's signals? How do you start devising your own strategies? You get to know all that by tuning in and connecting. The tools are available to teach you. You are empowered to take responsibility for your money. Show up and learn. I show up. I'm full-time employed, but I look for opportunities to tap into these sessions. There are people doing this thing full-time who are available in the communities are Telegram communities, WhatsApp communities. You will get connected to those. It is for you to ask the questions. It is your money. It is your responsibility. When you get into the RoyalQ space, you are not giving up your responsibility of your money. That is why also your money is sitting in Binance, where you've got control. How far you make it in this trading space depends on you. The robot is there to do the work. The community is there to help you to understand the robot, to help you to understand the different strategies, to see how people are making crazy money and say, I want to be like them. You must show up. If you don't understand, you ask questions. There will be somebody there vested in you making it. No question is stupid, but make it your duty to understand. It's your money, take responsibility. It's not Maggie's responsibility. It's not Nosipo's responsibility. When people think robot, they think, I'm gonna put money and sit back and relax. You are going to put your money, the robot will do the work, so you do sit back and relax, but you need to understand what's happening in that space. And you are so well positioned because you've got a community that is going to support you to do all that, okay? So the next question people want to know is, how much money am I gonna make, Max? We've asked that question. The more money you have, the more money you will make. Example, we've got Thabo. Thabo has got, let me just use my pointer here. Thabo has got 1,000 rand that he wants to trade with. And we've got Tabile. Tabile has got 10,000 rands that she wants to trade with. Okay, that's your trading capital. Both Thabo and Tabile decide that they are going to trade Bitcoin against USDT. So they place a trade, Bitcoin, USDT. Thabo puts in, I'm trading for 1,000 rands, and Tabile says, I'm putting 10,000 rands into this. And they tell the robot, we are trading this, and we want to take profit when we have made 5%. Take profit at 5%. Robot, they tell robot, and they sit back and they go to sleep. 10 minutes later, or 5 minutes later, or an hour later, or 2 hours later, or a day later, robot is watching all the time. And robot says, 5%, take profit. By the way, this robot is so clever. You can say to it, robot, I want to take 5% profit, but robot, in case this market keeps going up, I don't want to lose out. Maybe it's going to go up to 10%. Robot, hold on. When it hits 5%, I want you to be alert that I must take profit, but watch it. If it's still going up, don't sell yet, Robert. Let it still go up. If it hits 10%, let it go. But when it starts going down, let's say it hit 10% and it goes down 1% to 9%, sell, robot. Do you see how clever this robot is? It is so clever. So you can say, Robert, I want to take 5% profit, but maybe the market is still going to go up after 5%. Robot, keep watching. Let it go up. The minute it starts going down 1%, take profit. It's clever. So, but anyway, so Thabo and Tabile said, okay, we're going to take profit at 5%. Okay. Robot watches, boom, 5%, they take profit. Thabo has just made 50 rands because Thabo put in 1,000 rands in that trade. Tabile made 500 rands, which is 5% of that in the same trade, but they both got 5%. They both got 5%, but because Tabile put in more money, she made more money. And that is not different to any other investment. When you go and put your money in unit trusts, they tell you how much you would make percentage-wise. When you go and put your money in the bank, they will tell you how much you will make percentage-wise. The same in this space. And so the more money you put in, the more money you will make. So when you see somebody saying, oh, I made 100,000 rands in this trade, don't get taken by it and think, if I put in my 1,000 rands, I'm going to make 100,000 rands. They didn't tell you how much money they put into that trade. So you come in thinking, trading, I'm going to make 100,000 in a month. How much money are you putting in? I don't want to discourage you because I know a lot of people have come into the trading space saying, I wanted to change my life. I want to be a multimillionaire, but I've only got 5,000 rands. You may get there eventually because you can also use the power of compounding. If, for example, Tabile used this 10,000, At the end of this trade, let's say the trade only took an hour later, Tabile's got 10,500. Tabile can go on and start trading with 10,500, right? And then as she makes money, she puts it in more. But you can see that over time, your money is growing, is going higher and higher. But I know that a lot of us have come into this space with that dream of making trading a life changer for you. And it's okay to have that dream, but I want your expectations to be set to be real so that you understand. So if you came saying, but I want to make a lot of money, it's okay, you can. Because RoyalQ also has a solution for those people that are saying, you know what, I want to make a whole lot of money, but I don't have a whole lot of money. I want to be in a position where I make that 100,000 in 6 months, in a year, but I don't have a whole lot of money to trade. So how do I do this? RoyalQ also have a solution for that, for you, but also everything is on you. Money just does not happen like that. There must be something for you. You have an opportunity to do that, but what happens is that the minute you activate your robot with RoyalQ, you gain access as well. As much as you are trading with your capital, you also get access to an opportunity for you to raise more capital, more money. That means you've got an opportunity to make free money, but obviously with a little effort from you. The opportunity is huge. We've had people that started trading with $100 and now have got the trading capital. They've got money, balances of 10,000 US dollars because they took advantage of this huge opportunity. Whether you take it or not, it's up to you. Your desire may just be, I want to learn how to trade, and I'm okay with my money growing by 50 rands every trade. It's okay. But if you've got bigger dreams than that, but your money is not allowing you to dream bigger than that, your dreams, your desires, your hunger for success can drive you through this opportunity from RoyalQ to change your life and achieve that dream of wanting to be a huge trader, but starting off with a little amount of money. So what is that opportunity? You know, what I found is that in the crypto space, if you have been in this space, you will realize that a lot of the exchange platforms, a lot of the platforms in the crypto space have got referral programs. Some of them call them affiliate programs. If you are familiar with Luno, Luno is an exchange platform that we use in South Africa. They've got their own referral programs. Why do they have referral programs? Because they want to market themselves. They want people to know about them. And they've got referral programs to incentivize us to market on their behalf. So Luno's referral program says that if I introduce you, Manueli, to, I don't know if it's Manueli or Manuedi, because this is what, anyway, if I introduce you to Luno, Luno says, when you spend with your first buying, your first trade, your first buy of Bitcoin in Luno, if your first buy is more than 500 rands, Luno gives me 25 rands worth of Bitcoin. And they also give you 25 rands worth of Bitcoin. That's Luno's referral program. ChainX, when I sign up on ChainX, they give me a referral link as well, just like Luno gives me. They give me a referral link as well, such that when I share it with you and you start trading, and you register your account using my referral link, when you start trading, I also get a little bit of something as a thank you, as an incentive for me introducing you. So referral programs are there in this space, but I have found the RoyalQ referral program one of the most rewarding referral programs. How so? Let me show you. Also with you, the minute you activate your robot, you also get a referral link. And then when you share that referral link with people, you get payments in USDT, which is that stable coin, that cryptocurrency. So it's called an activation bonus. But over and above that, when the people that use your referral link start trading, and they make profit, you also make a little something from that profit, and that adds up. But I want us to focus on the activation bonus, especially for that person that says, Mags, I only have a little bit of money to trade, but I want to grow this. Let me show you how powerful they remember Luno, where you get 25 rands once off. Once off. Every person, I get 25 rands once off, right? Here, I will get that bonus when you activate and also in your little trades. But look at this. It's bigger than this, right? So what happens is that you can get anything between 30 US dollars and 70 US dollars, right? But look at this. Let's start at the beginning. Let's use an example. A lot of people want to know how to trade. Trading robots has made it easy for people. It has made it less intimidating. That's easier for people to get into trading, especially when you come into a trading robot that is linked to a community that is supportive, like this RoyalQ one, right? So when you introduce to people to say, let's move into this space where we can learn in a safe area how to trade. I'm sure you know 10 people that have been talking about trading. Imagine those 10 people coming to activate their RoyalQ robot using your unique referral code that RoyalQ has given you. You are going to make $30 from each of them, which means that in a month, if you manage to get 10 in a month or in 2 months, you have just raised 300 US dollars. That is 4,800 rands that you did not have. And you can trade with it. Or maybe you can go buy food with it. Or maybe you can pay for your petrol with it. RoyalQ does not care what you do with it because you have just given them. You have just marketed for them. You have just given them a customer. They have paid you. Whether you choose to trade with it or not, it does not matter. And if you look at this, the more people you keep introducing, and they also do the same, the amount of money you get from RoyalQ gets higher and higher and higher. Now, even if you just know 5 people, focus on say, my first month, I want to get 5 people. You would have already made $150. That's 2,400 rands for you to trade. So with this one, I'm talking to that person that says, Max, I want to make a lot of money, but I don't have a lot of money for trading. You've got an opportunity to raise that money. This is what people who are wise have used to be today sitting with trading balances of more than 10,000 US dollars. You can do the same. It's available to any one of us. So it's an opportunity, you can use it. So we've spoken to the capital now, ne? You've got your own capital and you can raise capital. So what should you be doing? How do you get started, right? Once you've got your capital ready, you are going to get a RoyalQ link. Whoever invited you into this session will give you that link. If it's Maggie, Maggie will give it to you. Nosipo, they will give you a link. Once you've got that link, you are going to use that link to create a RoyalQ account. If you've got Binance, you are going to choose a trade. Remember, you have a trading platform where you keep your capital. It could be Binance, Huobi, it could be Coinbase. You choose the one that works for you. A lot of us are using Binance. That's why I'm using Binance here as an example. You get a Binance link from Maggie, from Nosipo, or whoever it is, and then you create your Binance account. If you already have a Binance account, you're okay. You download your apps. This is going to be your trading office. Beautiful, right? Your phone. So you are going to download your Binance app, your RoyalQ app, you activate your robot, and you link your robot to Binance, and you start trading. And you're thinking, Maggie, I don't even know where to start. Don't worry, we are going to guide you through every step. This is a community that cares about you. We are all learning together. We want to succeed. Okay. Now, how much does it take to get started? It only takes 240 US dollars. That's just under 4,000 rands. So we're just rounding it off to 4,000 rands. It's just under 4,000 rands. And this is how it breaks down. In that 240 US dollars, you are going to get access to the robot. That is only for $120. So you activate your robot with $120. That's just under 1,900 rands. And that gives you 1 year access to the robot. Okay, firstly. Now, the next thing you are going to get is from that from this 240, there's network fees. Again, we are working with the blockchain and all that. There's network fees. It's going to keep $20 for those network fees. And then you've got $100 that's going to stay in your trading wallet. $100. That's about 1,600 rands given today's thing. So we just rounded it off. So now, in essence, for just under 200, let me just check exactly how much it is as I'm talking to you now, because we have rounded these things off. I want to see how much $140 US, because that $140 US, it's going to give you, and just quickly go in and check. So $140 US, as I'm talking to you now, is 2,176. So we have rounded it off to 2,200. That allows you to activate your robot and you've got the fees ready. So if you could raise that, you are good to go. If you said, Maggie, I can raise that, but I don't have money for trading. So immediately I get an access, I raise that, I activate for 2,200 Rand. Then I can raise capital by getting my friends to register. And then I get that $30. And I say, okay, let me play around with my $30, or I get my 5 people for $150. So you can even register and start raising the money through the RoyalQ platform for you to start trading, or you come ready. It is recommended that you start with $100 to trade. You can start anywhere, but $100 is what we are recommending. And in that way, you've got about 1,500 or so. Let's see what $100 is at the moment. $100 is 1.5. We're about 1,500 rands for you to start trading as well. Okay, so that is that. I'm going to get to you, Kolile. I see your hand. I will get to you. So that is really what is going to happen, and that's what gets you started. So the question is, are you ready to do that? This can change your life. Number one, you get free learning. Number two, you've got an opportunity to raise funds to use for trading or to use absolutely for yourself. A lot of people are doing this as a business. They are trading and they are also in business. The business that gives them money in US dollar for them to do life. So through this, you can own your life. The question is, are you ready to own your life? What does owning your life mean? Owning your life means that you've got enough money to do anything you want to do. Not only that, you also have the time to spend that money. And RoyalQ can afford you your time and your money. So connect with me, connect with Nosipo, connect with whoever invited you to join this session, and tell them you are ready to get started. Les Brown says it's up to you. Every passing moment is an opportunity to turn it all around. The question is, are you ready to take on that opportunity? Okay, so having said that, we have come to the end of our session. I see Kolile has got his hand up. I'm also gonna check to see if there is any questions in the chat. I don't see any questions. Oh, sorry, I didn't see this. I was supposed to make Mr. Walawala co-host. Oops. Okay, so we've come to the end of our session. You can unmute yourself if you've got a question. Kolile, I see your hand is up. Do you have any questions? Any questions, Kolile?
Yes.
Yes. Kolile, have you got a question? Should I put it? Okay. If you don't have any questions, thank you so much, everybody. We appreciate you. We appreciate your time. Please go ahead and ask the questions to the people that invited you into this session. I hope this was very fruitful. It was worth your while. There is money to be made. There's a community to support you. Have a splendid evening and good night.
Good
Thank
night.
you, Maggie. Thank you a lot.
Thanks, Maggie.
Boga.
Good night.
Sharp,
I don't know.
sharp.
Thank you.
Good night. What a presentation.
Oh, there's my video now. My video was not showing at
Thank you so much. Good night.
My video was
Good night,
not showing at the
everybody.
beginning. Now it's showing. Okay, thank you. Bye. Bye, everyone.